Okay, so now to walk me through what it means now to get into the American life.
So, man, now our life becomes class, work, and training.
Work?
Yes.
That's a question mark.
So to substitute for some of the, so there's this thing, if you're an F1 student, you can only work in school. You know, like there's restrictions. So we end up getting a job in the kitchen.
So how soon after
in the
you
dining
joined?
hall.
How soon after?
Oh, right away.
What do you mean right away?
Now remember, I told you it depends on who picks you up on in airport or who you deal with.
Yeah.
So my buddy Elliot is like, oh yeah, here you're gonna have to hustle to get some extra change in your pocket, because they're not gonna give you cash. They're gonna give you everything else, but you might have everything else, but you have no money to do extra stuff. So it's like the best thing to do is now get a job on campus, and the only job available was in a dining hall.
So how do you even know where does he take you to show you how these jobs are gotten? How do you know?
Yeah. Now see, he's the one we go. He takes us to the the manager, the dining hall guy.
Yeah.
And that's how we end up getting a job.
You and Agatha.
Agatha, yeah, and he was working there too.
And what are they paying you? Minimum wage?
Oh yeah. It's not that money, but it's better, because what expenses do you have at that point?
You had none. You don't have your dorm. You're not paying electricity.
No.
You're not paying.
I don't have a car.
So everything that you're making is literally
mine.
And what kind of money are you making at this time?
It wasn't a lot, but I think it was like around. In 2 weeks, I was making like 200 and something.
That's good money for somebody who's doing nothing.
Yeah, but I wasted it. Because I went to Colombia and I bought a jacket for an Adidas jacket for like $200, a winter jacket.
Okay,
so that goes back now to, which is something, I don't know if it's gotten better here, but there's this thing like we're not taught how to manage money. We're not taught money management.
No, you're right. I don't think it's gotten better.
Yeah.
And it's not in our educational system.
We don't know how to handle money. And by the time we learn how to handle money, we make so many mistakes that we're not supposed to. If like the way I always say, like the way I say Indians doing it.
Yeah.
Like the kids know how to run a business.
Yep.
At a very young age. There was a time me and Kwame we were going to Nyanyuki so that we can, plan for the Mapenzi Yako video shoots. So I told him, come, let me show you a place where, we can probably shoot the video. It's nice. So I meet him in Ruiru, and there's a petrol station right in a roundabout. And the petrol station is being run by an 8-year-old kid. She's running a petrol station in a restaurant. And I hear one person calling her. He's like, ngoja, nakuja, wacha nishughulike hapa. And the guy didn't do anything until she came. Supervising. And I'm looking and I asked those guys, how old is she? They're like, she's like 12. I'm like, what? 12? Me at 12? Manage anything? I just wanted to play. But that skill goes a long way. Yes, we gathered other skills, but I feel like that's a skill that we need to teach our kids from a very young age, because especially if you're going to send them off. Yep,
because that lack of that skill can destroy them.
Oh my goodness.
In fact, you thank God for your safe landing, because I'm sure the people, that $2,500 went in one day.
I was left with some money, but I paid part of the school.
Oh, with that?
Yeah.
That was
Remember, I was given, and some of it was supposed to go to the school fees.
Yeah, but you did it.
I did it. Why would I? No. It's not my money. It's money to pay for the money belongs to my education, not to me. So I paid.
Yeah.
And I was there for a year.
So okay. So now you guys start working.
Yes.
You're going to school. How's class even before
class
you get
is actually fun. Because classes, to be honest, were not that hard. Because it felt like it was revision.
Yes.
Yeah, especially of high school. Especially the first classes, anatomy and everything. It feels like you're revising. So
it shows the power of the Kenyan system.
Yes. But the Kenyan system, one thing sometimes I feel like it falls short. It's more focused on theory than practical. Now that's where the US is light and days ahead. Like it's so, like even my kids, they are only, now he's going to second grade and the other one is going to kindergarten. The one who's going to second grade, they're already doing projects. They have to present. So last time when we came and he was in kindergarten, he did a project where he did a presentation of how he came to Kenya. Pictures and everything, showing them everything at that age. Us in nursery school, we've been told this is a tiger, stuff like that. And it's different. And we're like Kenyans, as Africans, we're smart. Very, very smart. Because when we go there, we excel. Like, people are excelling in the US very well. Like, there are people who have done so much, but it's just that we don't hear about it.
Don't worry, that's why we have this show.
I know.
That's why you're seated first.
So I do well. Like, for all my classes, I'm getting A's.
And what about culturally? So from an education perspective, I get that. But now you're being taught by a Jungu.
Yes.
Everyone, 99% of the people in your class.
Classmates are Jungus.
Yeah.
Dom, everyone is a Jungu.
Are there any Black Americans there?
Yeah.
Many of you.
Maybe few, because they were mostly either athletes,
okay,
or or like some there are people who are accepted there. Because one thing about schools in the US is if your parents went to a certain school and you go there, there's I don't know what they call it, because there's a name for it. I'll remember. And most people tend to go there because either it's cheaper. Or some will even go for free. Okay. Yeah.
And do you now get friends who are of a different race?
Yeah.
So you and Agatha are no longer talking that much, because you see,
no, we are.
In the beginning,
we have to.
Because you're always together.
Yeah. We're taking almost the same classes.
Okay.
We are training every day together. So me, Agatha, and Eliud are spending a lot of time together. And then we are going for track meets from Thursday. So we leave on Thursday evening. So I'm not in school Friday. The thing is either Friday. The meets are either Friday or Saturday.
How is the training now?
Training wasn't as bad. It wasn't as bad as in
Kenya with your dad. So your dad prepared you guys well.
Why? Hey, I'll give you a story how one time I was supposed to be doing something, but I was sleeping. So my dad
this is back in Kenya.
Yeah, this is that story. I didn't even finish that story for you, but I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. So with the training is not as bad. What was bad is the weather. So I ended up because you would train you'd have to train in the winter, and that means you had to run outside. So it's cold. Then you come inside, it's warm. So I started having problems like nose bleeding at night. Continuously, because now my veins inside my nose started cracking, because they would become dry, or they end up becoming. So I would wake up and my pillow would be full of blood. I don't feel it because I'm asleep.
This is in this December.
Winter now lasts until.
Oh yes.
Winter starts in late
November.
No, by that time it's winter. So in October.
Okay.
And then all the way until March. And some places April. So you have to train outside. It's snowing. So I started nose bleeding a lot. And that was also affecting how I was performing. So one thing though I learned is there's different expectations for different people. So as we didn't have a lot of, I would say, our levels, we were supposed to perform at a very high. The expectations are very high.
Oh, for you guys?
Yeah.
Higher than the other guys?
Yeah. Okay. You had to, even you start noticing, hey, okay, hold up. This person is being led by you're being given hell about, such and such stuff. Because, hey, you are Kenyan. Kenyans are known for what?
Running.
you should be performing it. They're not taking into consideration change of environment, what you call it, just change of environment, weather, all that stuff will affect you. But because we also, even with that, we're still performing well, but the expectations are ridiculous. So come summertime, so see me, I've been suffering, and my first outdoors I did well, indoors I didn't do well, because that's when it was winter. So outdoors, when I'm starting to pick up, summer is coming. So summer comes, we had a relative that lived close by, they used to live in Columbia, Missouri, because they worked for University of Missouri. So, and I go there, I spend the whole summer there with them, Nini. I come back.
You're off.
Yeah,
the school gives you an off.
Yeah. I come back and the coach is like, no, we no longer have a scholarship for you.
What?
Yeah. And that was the beginning of the ending of the soft landing for me. And it was a wake-up call.
Yo, okay. So, hold on. Even that is such a crazy, dramatic end.
Yeah.
In fact, let's stop right there and change some batteries. We'll be back.